What's up? We are back.
We are back, and right now it is 1 o'clock in the morning. We gotta keep it low down because people are sleeping.
And we're trying to be respectful, even though we're assholes.
And I'm a little tipsy.
Yeah, I'm definitely
no longer drunk, but I'm tipsy now.
So,
I was drunk.
This is a special edition of Viewers' Choice 2013, The Real People's Power. We like to call it the Drunk Edition.
The Drunk E.D. Show.
So, how did we arrive at this little state of mind we're in right now? We went to Cancun Cantina.
The Cantina of Cancun.
It was a blast.
Had good times.
Oh yeah, got nice and tipsy. Had a couple shots, had a couple drinks, and did a little dancing, of course.
And for my friends out there who are some of our pages that know me, normally I don't drink liquor, but tonight I did.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good. I think I like the mixy stuffy. It's pretty tasty. I don't care. Beer's good, but that shit tastes good. There's like the shit we had that tastes like big red bubble gum.
I think they called it liquid cocaine.
Liquid cocaine, and it was good.
Yeah, but it was kind of nasty aftertaste.
Not for me. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I tasted it with the beer. So
well, that's probably why
helped.
you didn't get the full aftertaste. But to me, it tastes like I fucking swallowed a damn big ass glob of big red bubble gum.
Bubble yum. So, have y'all ever been to a club and like just seen people around there how stupid they act?
Basically, people watching.
When they get really drunk. It's the version of people watching you do when you're drunk.
Even when they're not drunk, the people just look flat out.
Like when we first got there was that flamboyant son of a bitch that was out there on the dance floor that looked like a fucking hick.
He was the only one on the dance floor.
All alone.
Just what he called dancing.
Shaking that ass.
And his head and his arms and every fucking thing else.
This is him.
A little bit of this going on, a little bit of that. I thought the motherfucker was having convulsions.
Either way, he was having a seizure on the dance floor.
It was just outright wrong. And then some random ass chick decided to dance with him, but they were still far apart. Like, she didn't want nobody to know she was dancing with him or whatever.
I want to know I was dancing with him here. That dude was done, dude. He was like done. And he was still there like an hour and a half later.
Still at the same spot, doing the same goofy ass dances. It was horrendous yet funny at the same time.
Then I saw this chick, right?
Oh god, this chick.
She had this little shirt on that came up right below her breast line. That was okay. Her stomach looked good and shit. Okay. But then she had these little teeny shorts that looked like fucking underwear. And her ass cheeks were just hanging out. And I'm thinking to myself, gross. How the fuck does she get in? You know?
So she flashed her ass.
Ladies, it's okay to wear shorts, but don't let it show off your ass. You don't need to show off your junk.
You don't gotta look like a trick. You don't gotta look like a skank. Come on now.
A lot of guys, what they want, I'll be honest, a lot of guys, what they want is a chick who can show off a little, but leave a lot to the imagination.
And then there's the assholes that just like the chicks that put out.
And they only go home for one night stands. And you wonder why did that happen? Well, you wore a skanky ass outfit and you looked like a fucking whore.
And you wonder why you got pregnant. Yeah.
Prego. You got the bun and the oven and the bun.
And you have to do
wait, I can't sing that no more in that kind of tune because now he's Snoop Lion. Yeah. Oh, dude, and I saw this guy that looked like Snoop, you know, what Snoop Dogg's going to look like. Shabba. And I was like, yo, man, there's Snoop Lion. This guy had the dreads, everything, man.
Shabba won the baba.
I swear to God, if Snoop Lion had a double, it would have been this motherfucker. He was like a complete replica of Snoop Lion. Now, thank goodness there's no Diddy lookalikes, or I would have had to punch him in the face. Diddy, gotta take a shitty. So,
what about the big girl?
The big girl. Which one? There's a lot of them.
Well, the one
on the stage? Because there's like 16 of them on the stage.
There's one big girl that stood out to me because this bitch had nerve to have some fake ass Daisy Dukes on.
Ew.
That were way too short.
Ew.
And then the bitch just tried to cover it with a long black t-shirt.
Ew.
No, bitch. Don't you ever come out of the house and think about going into a fucking club looking like that again.
Never.
That's just
ever.
That's just nasty.
And
your dimples and shit was all hanging out, and your fucking cellulite and cellulites. Just no, never again. Never, ever again. Just don't.
And did you also see what I saw? The table full of big dudes coming in there to get, to hook up with chicks because it was ladies' night, and they're sitting all alone.
Oh, boo-hoo.
They'd rather talk to each other than look at these fine girls. If they want a girl, what they need to do is get up and go over to them and talk to them. Not fake talk. Not fake talk. Be yourself. That's the best way to get a woman.
Get up off your child rapist looking ass. Get on the dance floor and try to talk to a female.
I mean, it was just funny to see that. And then we saw Snooki. We saw Snooki there.
There was a bitch there that looked like Snooki. I shit you not. I turned to my right and to the table behind us. This bitch had the Snooki bun going on, the fucked up Snooki dress, and she even had the fucked up Snooki face.
And the tan.
I was like, ew.
This bitch looked just like Snooki.
Snooki need to take her ass back to the Jersey Shore.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't Snooki. She was visiting down here maybe, and that was her.
Yeah, she's supposed to be having a baby. That bitch still partying. Whatever.
Yeah, well, that's a fucking whore. Yeah, I hope, what's his name? Long Island or some shit? No, the Jay-Z. The big motherfucker. Ronnie. That's sad that you know that.
Well, because Ronnie is hot. That's how I know that. He's the only hot one. The situation looks like something I shitted last night.
Sorry about that. He was making me puke.
What are the other ones? See, I can't remember the names because they don't matter. That's how unattractive they are. The one that has that crappy ass reality show where he's supposed to be some kind of wicked DJ. And then the other one, Pauly D. That's the fucking wannabe DJ. No. With your fucking retarded looking afro highlights, motherfucker, no. And the other dude, I don't even know that dude's name. I can't even think of his name. That's how irrelevant they are.
And then our whole group was pretty much drunk.
Yeah, well, except for the designated driver, thank God.
Thank God he was smart. He just drank a Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Kudos to you, man.
Yeah, good job, dude.
And
love you, man.
But the rest of our party was pretty much drunk. Me and myself, I was stumbling everywhere else, hitting signs. I don't know, shit.
I'm just tipsy. I'm not completely drunk. I'm just tipsy. I'm right. But
you're right.
Yes, I am
You're
right.
Right.
I'm right.
How about right?
Right for the picking.
Honk honk. Cheryl. So Cancun Cantina is a fun place.
Yes, it is.
You get to see interesting things as you're there.
And if you're a dude that just likes to look at sexy chicks, well, they got sexy chicks there walking around with shots.
Like this bitch. She was up in the cage and she was dancing, right? She wore this black dress on. It was short, right? This bitch was big. She was huge. Had no business wearing a dress like that.
And her hair looked like hot damn.
And she's on the pole. She's straddling it, right? And my head is right by her cooch. I turned around and there it was.
It was all moldy and hairy and
she wasn't wearing underwear.
That's just...
It was disgusting. There was shit hanging out where shit shouldn't be hanging out.
You know what?
That means she even fucked more times than the Grand Canyon itself. She was probably deeper than the ocean in the middle of the abyss, and more things got lost in her than in the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah. I'm telling you, this bitch was trifling.
That's a wild person. Anyway, you bitches that go to clubs and shit not wearing any underwear, that's not sexy. That's just nasty. That says I put out on the first night, even if I don't know you. Just get a couple of drinks in me and hey, fuck me.
She was a whore. Then there was the other one that got in the cage, and I thought it was a dude at first.
Yeah, it was a bull dyke. She had the fucking what they call that fucking hairstyle. They call it party in the front and something in the back, or party in the back.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I first thought mullet.
That's what it was.
I first thought this bitch was a dude.
I thought it was a dude too until I saw her tits poking out. I'm like, oh, that's just.
It's quite interesting. It was quite disgusting at the same time, but a little intriguing.
I have nothing. Let me just say, I have nothing against lesbians, but that lesbian was a creepy looking dude.
Now listen, lesbians. If you're gonna be a lesbian, dress like a chick.
Right? You don't have to dress like a dude.
Come on, man. You don't see him dressed like a female, do you?
Right, except for that one Halloween where I dressed up as Medea.
Well, you were Halloween in the Medea. Come on, you were pimping out Medea.
I had so many straight dudes climbing up, grabbing on my ass and shit. I had fun that night. I don't give a damn.
So, you know, the point here is the girls. You don't have to dress like that if you're a lesbian. Dress like girls. Like, I know this other couple, Shauna and April, right? Shauna is the cool chick. But then April wants to be the mean dude.
Yeah.
She has this attitude all the fucking time. When Shauna is laid back. Like that time she tried to show us a thing out of the car that we thought was a dildo, but it ended up being a breathalyzer. Huh?
I don't think you should have said that.
No, it was mandatory by law. Yeah. She had that in there for the law.
That's kind of personal, don't you think? They don't need to know that.
Do you think I care?
Good point. So continue.
I told you in the beginning of everything, I don't fucking care what I say.
And there we have it.
She ain't gonna watch this. She don't even have a fucking computer.
That don't mean none. The bitch can go to the library.
I ain't gonna edit this.
The bitch could have a friend that has a computer. Hey, let me check out YouTube.
Shauna, I'm sorry if you get offended for that, but I know you won't. April may, but you won't. So, anyways, so yeah, that's what they're doing for people with DUIs now. Remember that. Don't get a DUI. That's
why we had a designated driver.
Don't drive drunk. That's stupid.
It's not fun.
Be smart.
Because you're either going to get yourself killed or you're going to get somebody else killed. And then you're going to have to either live the rest of your life with that guilt or you're going to die. Plain and simple.
So just remember this. Be yourself.
If you can't be yourself around your friends, then who the fuck you can be yourself around?
Have fun. But enjoy it. Have a designated driver and be safe.
There's fun. And then there's just stupid. Some people just go overboard and bad shit happens. So just be responsible.
All the time.
I know me. I love to drink, but I make sure I'm with somebody so I know they'll take care of me.
And the same thing vice versa. If I drink, I make sure I'm with somebody who can make sure they take care of me, make sure I get home safely. Yeah. You know, there's nothing worse than getting that phone call in the middle of the night. You never want that phone call.
No.
So just remember, people, have fun, be safe, and as always, tune into our channel. Tomorrow night, we're going to have some good episodes. Be here on the dime. We'll start recording around 10 o'clock because we won't be out of work till 8, so we won't get until 9. We want to relax a little bit. So we'll be on the air at 10 o'clock. I'll have the video up by 11. Leave us your comments. I'll put the topic up in the morning. You will enjoy everything.
And hey, for some added fun, why don't you tell us about some of your drunken nights? Maybe you had a little too much fun. Maybe you did something you shouldn't have.
And tomorrow night, we're going to actually make an episode called Drunken Nights. And it's going to be our drunken nights experiences.
To kick it all off. So, this has been a special edition of Viewers Choice 2013, The Real People's Power.
Good night.
Good night.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
And we will see you tomorrow.